It is at this point where the cycle truly turns in upon itself. This is where the whole is greater than the sum of the parts, where things enter what I call the realm of the spiritual. Psychologists use the term self-actualized, if the idea of spirituality is part of your bubble that you find difficult. Whatever you want to call it, this is magic time. We have seen and watched our seeing, felt and watched our feeling, thought and watched our thinking, and explored what happens to us in the doing. In an essay on the staging of his play Death of a Salesman, Arthur Miller describes the transformation of Lee J. Cobb as he created his portrayal of Willie Loman. Miller said Cobb suddenly stood, looked at a crack in the ceiling that wasn't there, and cast a shadow not his own. In the process of learning to be, unbe, and re-be in life, the goal is to cast a shadow that is truly your own. So much of what we have been in our living is often a result of the bubbles that have surrounded us, but as we burst these bubbles, we have moved from the exterior demands of the world to the interior provocations of the spirit. This movement from outer to inner and back again is an important journey. Joseph Campbell, in his work on mythology, describes this as the hero's journey, and the quest within is a search for and discovery of our authentic and individual selves. We then courageously embody that self and learn to cast a shadow, purely our own. This authentic being, you will soon discover, will be more vividly experienced in our interactions with others and the stage or world in which it now lives. Thich Nhat Hanh, the Vietnamese Buddhist monk and sage, calls this experience interbeing and extends it from other people to animals and nature, the planet and the cosmos. Everything affects our being, and our being affects everything. Pretty heady stuff. This being will often not be born full-blown, although that is how Vedanta mystics believe it exists within us. For many of us, this soul or self or being will need nurturing and be revealed gradually. As it grows, it will change and create different demands for us. It can be best discovered and defined in the experience itself. It is a process that is ongoing for our entire lives. So, as we live this being, we will speak and move and dress and act its truth, and in the process, refine our performance. What is truly profoundly amazing about this is that the truer we are to this inner being, the easier the living will become. We will don the costume, move with the assurance, and speak the words of the character we truly are. It will become effortless, and you will flow with the Tao of your created being in ways that will astonish you. You may present this new being in different ways at different times, but it will always be that same being. It may costume differently or mask differently or even speak differently at different times, depending on the demands of the audience and the moment, but it will always be that same being, that same self that has been moving in you and now is manifest as you. Be, unbe, re-be. This is where the performance is truly honest, and we move from the theater to our daily lived experience seamlessly.